So the overwhelming feeling has been, and it's not necessarily all wrong, is that who does Russell Westbrook play for, right? As we talk to the NBA playoffs, Russell Westbrook, his team's going to get eliminated, and the overwhelming chorus is, well, who's he play with? Well, in fairness, they've got 4 of the top 12 players in the playoffs in field goal percentage. They've got bigs. They don't have a lot of shooters, and it's become a shooters league. So in fairness, you are right. Russell doesn't have as many shooters as Houston. He's got better rebounders than Houston, and rebounding still matters in this league, believe it or not, the Russell Westbrook fanboys. Length, rebounding, toughness, defense. Oladipo can play defense. Steven Adams, Enes Kanter can score. They've got players. They're not Sabonis. They're not devoid of talent. They don't lead Houston in all these games late because they have no players. You're not going to lead Houston in most of these basketball games with 5 minutes to go because you have no talent. They've got some talent. But let me ask you this now that Blake Griffin's hurt. Who does Chris Paul have to play with in L.A.? J.J. Redick's disappeared. DeAndre Jordan can't hit a shot outside of a dunk. Blake Griffin's out. They don't have much of a bench. Who do they have? I mean, Blake Griffin, now that he's hurt, what's his legacy? A lot of dunks, jumped over a key at an all-star slam dunk contest, and injuries in key moments. You know, there's 3 athletes, in my opinion, who are underserved by their organization. Mike Trout with the Angels, Chris Paul with the Clippers, and Andrew Luck with the Colts. But we always fall into this, well, like who's Russell Westbrook playing with? So you got Blake Griffin, whose legacy now is can't stay healthy and jumped over a car. That's his legacy now. A lot of dunks, jumped over a car, can't stay healthy in big spots. And Chris Paul has been magnificent in these playoffs. 27 points, 11 assists, 6 rebounds, shooting 53%. 4.5 to 1 assist to turnover ratio. Way better defender than Russell Westbrook. Way better defender. Chris Paul was mesmerizing Friday night. I mean, just incredible talent. Way better. Much more self-awareness than Westbrook. Way better assist to turnover ratio. 11 to assists, 6 rebounds, 27 points. He's averaging as many steals as turnovers. We're spending all this time talking about Harden and Westbrook. How damn good is Chris Paul? Chris Paul has been spectacular in these playoffs. Who does he have to work with? Well, J.J. Redick. J.J. Redick and Victor Oladipo. That's a wash. Oladipo's a better defender. Steven Adams and DeAndre Jordan. I take Steven Adams. Blake Griffin's gone, and Blake Griffin wasn't dependable. Better bench, neither's great. So, it's funny. We have spent so much time belly aching about Russell Westbrook not having any great teammates. He had Kevin Durant, and he wore Kevin Durant out. Chris Paul's being underserved. The coach is the GM, not much of a bench. Redick's disappeared. DeAndre Jordan can't do anything beyond a dunk and a block shot. And Blake Griffin, once again in the postseason, done for the season. You're going to defend Russell Westbrook forever. Let me defend Chris Paul. Go look at his assist-to-turnover ratio, his steals, his field goal percent, his assists, 28 a game. He ain't working with much either. A lot of people have fallen into this Blake Griffin stuff. What's his legacy now? You tell me what Blake Griffin's legacy is. Jumped over a car, gets hurt in crisis, still can't hit a 16-foot jumper. That's his legacy. That's his legacy. Chris Paul's never played with anybody close to Kevin Durant. He never played with anybody close to Kevin Durant, and if he had, he wouldn't run him out of town. Because Chris Paul is unbelievable, and he's the best defensive guard with Mike Conley in the NBA. There's another guy, Mike Conley at Memphis. That kid is a complete baller, but he plays in Memphis, and nobody wants to talk about him. That kid's fantastic. And one of the all-time, I don't know him, but from everybody I know in the NBA, one of the world-class guys in the NBA, Mike Conley. So happy for them.